there is really more than an urgent and critical need to start moving forward on getting that port modernized and getting repairs done.
And according to Port Management, the Port Authority Board, the Port Users Group, the governor, and the legislature, that critical need can no longer wait for additional studies to be conducted by the U.S. Maritime Administration. As we reported, MARAD is on its third study on the deterioration of the wharf. Port Board Chair Dan Tidinko.
In many instances, we've just run into stone walls. So we've indicated that we can no longer bog down here. We don't have the luxury of time.
During meetings in the nation's capital a week ago, government officials pitched their proposal asking MARAD to approve the agency's use of $15 of the $50 million from the Department of Defense. MARAD has previously said it wants all of that money to be used to replace the wharf, which could cost as much as $200 million.
We're not hindering them from proceeding down that line. We welcome that. However, we've indicated to them that there are only certain buckets of money that we have available, and one is inclusive of that $50 million which DOD granted to the community of Guam for the port modernization plan.
Should MARAD come back and deny that request, Tidinko says the port is ready to go ahead and obtain a $15 million loan for a service life extension of the wharf that would keep it running for another decade.
Our present facility down there, particularly with our insurability, the safety of the personnel, the requirements of the users, and also our ability to get needed equipment down there, is at risk right now.
That risk is coupled with growing pressure from the port's insurers, who have warned that the current waterfront conditions could result in the agency losing insurability altogether or increased premiums if there's no effort to mitigate the problems immediately.
We've held off on doing generic repairs and refurbishments up there, and it's presently compromising potentially the safety of the personnel up there.
Port officials have also asked that in addition to the $15 million for the service life extension of the wharf, that they be allowed to begin the upland improvements that are critical to port operations as well.